Road Rash was a good game. Looking at Road Redemption from 2019, and this is a 4-player motorcycle melee roguelike with guns, explosions and police. It's absolutely amazing. I am Couch Coop and I review local co-op, split screen, single player, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and Game Pass video games. I strongly suggest you click that subscribe button to stay up to speed with new releases on that front. This is from that team that are bringing out that new Kingmaker game, which has got like modern military hardware set on a medieval battlefield. It looks pretty awesome. And I got codes for this, 2 extras, Patreons, just direct message me. It will be first come, first serve. As mentioned, very much a 4-player focus and mouse and keyboard can be integrated. Didn't test the 3-player, so I'm not too sure what happens with the split, and I could only find a horizontal and not a vertical screen adjustment. It's okay though, this is a good horizontal racer even though it does feature motorcycles. Want slightly cleaner motorcycle racing? Then MotoGP is the way to go. Again, local co-op and an absolutely stunning game, just no crowbars or lead pipe wielding.
You're racing through the heart of Reaper territory, but it's the fastest way to the bounty. Good luck.
This game does feature on the Switch, on the PlayStation 4, and of course Windows. Have not seen it on Game Pass, however. I saw something really interesting at the beginning of that clip, and that's me and my buddy hitting each other because we are just working things out, and the crux to this game is to work as a team because it's a roguelike. You only get 1 health bar for the whole damn game. It's really important to conserve energy, not go flying off the track, and not whack each other with giant wrenches. Now this is a genius idea. A lot of my complaints about local co-op arcade races or races in general is that there's no real campaign content. F1 2023 got it right and Dirt 5 got it right. This totally gets it right with it being a run, like a journey. You've both got to work together to get through these challenges. It's not just racing. Normally it's about survival or even taking out targets, which makes it even more fun. Every number you see is a bit of XP, which gets put towards the end of level purchase shop, which is amazing. Upgrading all the guns, upgrading everything about your combat is certainly the way forward. And you've got a NOS meter, which rewards on violence, doing jumps, near misses on oncoming cars. So you've got a bit of burnout influence in here. It's not just button bashing. You also have a parry, so you can block an incoming attack, and you have retrospective directions for what way you want to swing. There's also a nudge in the air boost button, which we'll get to in a second. So just getting your head round what this game's trying to show you is an accomplishment, let alone the meta when things start getting really nasty. Now this is the shop. You can see that you can purchase health, and this is something you'll end up wasting a lot of money on because once you're dead, and the second player will just have to go on their own, and fingers crossed they'll make it to the end of the level. NOS becomes incredibly handy, and you might be thinking to yourself, why bother getting in a tangle with anybody if you're like 5th place and you've got someone next to you that you can whack and get a free piece of NOS from, thus taking you up to 2nd or 1st. You need to do it. So you're always looking for the violence. It's not pointless, and it's handled quite well with some of the explosions. I mean, this engine's not going to blow anyone's mind, but it's still a pretty good performer considering its age and what's going on screen. Just like the regional map that you're making your way across, you can see the Sigma and Phantoms areas and a big red skull for a big end of world boss, but you do have smaller end of level bosses which are pretty cool. They act as a sort of go-between, and they're quite difficult. They will have henchmen, they'll be surrounded by other riders. You have to sort of penetrate the group. It's almost like that GTA The Lost and the Damned DLC and that Akira scene where he's whacking the clowns aboard that beautiful motorcycle. There's a system of hierarchy with the enemy riders. Some of them have bigger shields, but they will give you a better reward if you take them down. Others are even on your side and will give you NOS if you take them down. So you're looking around to see which icons are more applicable to you, but you may also just have to claw up that roster to get first place. And that's where the aggressive play comes in, the teamwork, getting that NOS earned, and putting mines on things. Over on the far right you can see a crosshair icon, and with the directional buttons you just switch out out to different types of projectile. This game's got shotguns and Uzis in it, and the shotgun reload is the classic Terminator 2 swing around. Music's totally amazing, giving it like a brutal Legend vibe, just out and out power chords. It's what you want when you're playing this sort of macabre-y. You've also got the police getting involved in later levels. They do not muck around, and the vehicles need some sort of big penetrative bomb or mine attached. They're not going to go down with a few whacks from a spanner. If this was just a flat PvP game with none of these roguelike excellent elements added, you'd get bored super quick. Because of this model, it really does work to work together and scramble through a lot of the challenges sent to you, and upgrading and seeing what everything looks like once it's unlocked. We haven't even got to the bike roster, and the riders all come with their own stats.
Great work. Keep it up and that bounty's ours.
So mid and later levels see you go on top of skyscrapers, and the jumps are integral. You also get given a boost on L1, so you're nossing in air whilst boosting, whilst leaning to turn around a corner and make a shotgun shot on the back of someone's helm here. It's a crazy ass game mechanic, and the ante just gets upped more and more you keep playing. This year has actually been quite a busy one for good local co-op racing games. We saw the Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 come out very recently. I'll put a link in the description. And we had that awesome F1 2023 go on Game Pass, and that's not a cheap or low production game. Local co-op as opposed to PvP, and getting a roguelike itch scratched. This is totally up there with the aforementioned, and we're moving into a period where I may have enough newer racers to put another list together. Arcade racers are a huge section for me in local co-op PvP and the channel. I'll put some other links in showing you some of the older amazing local racers, including Wipeout, Amiga Collection, which runs at 4K and 60 frames per second in 2019, and the amazing Grip, which is competing with Lego 2K Lego Racers. This sort of stomps on them all because of its amazing angle on that roguelike front, and just having that risk reward, the tension, building up your character to make it through these tougher levels, and dealing with a different challenge every time. It's not going to lay out a simple race. It's going to be take down a target or do a survive run. It's a great game, and you probably want to get on those Patreon direct messages. Next video is going to be Fallout focused. I'm thoroughly enjoying the series. I can't believe I'm getting to say that. It's not terrible at all. I'm about 2.5 episodes in, so I'm looking forward to recommending the best Fallout to go to if you've not played them, or which Fallout is kind of the best. And that's a really big debate. There's some debacle with New Vegas lore. We're going to be looking into it in some detail. I've just put out a Dead Space 2 versus Dead Space Remake video, which has broken some records. It's my worst performing video for nearly half a decade, so please pluck that out and give it a view. Don't let me lose faith in this platform. Well, of course, see you down there. Redemption Road, I'm looking forward to the comments on. I imagine most of you regulars have played this, and I just had someone in the comments say you need to make a video about it. I hope I have satisfied, and thank you very much to Road Rash Studios